More now on our top story tonight. That Amber Alert across Ontario in effect right now. Police are looking for a baby girl abducted today in Sudbury. CBC's Megan Thomas is tracking this story tonight. She's in Sudbury. Megan, what more can you tell us about this?
Yes, a massive search is underway at this hour. Police say a one-year-old baby girl was taken from one of the hospital sites here in Sudbury. It happened at about 1 o'clock today. They say a woman who was dressed in clothes that looked like scrubs. She may have been posing as a staff member at the hospital. She had been loitering around for quite some time. And then at some point, she wrapped the baby in a white blanket and she left the hospital. She left on foot. And then at that point, it's believed she either got on a city bus or she jumped in a taxi. Police say that bus drivers and taxi drivers are helping them in this search. They're on the lookout for the pair. The woman is described as between 25 and 30 years old with a heavy build between 5'2" and 5'7". The hospital is saying little at this time. They remain in lockdown. That means no visitors. However, the emergency room is open. If people have identification, they can go there for medical attention. Sudbury City Police continue to comb the area. They say they spoke briefly with the family, which of course is distraught at this time. But they say that they have 100 officers on this case at this moment. The Ontario Provincial Police, they are also helping out. They've set up road checks around the city. They're stopping cars. They're looking for the pair. Now, they will not disclose where those road checks are, just in case that impedes on their investigation. But we do have a reporter at the scene of one of those checks. He says the traffic is backed up 1 kilometer in each direction, so no one is really getting in or out of the city right now. Now, we are also told that the baby is in good health, but of course there are fears about her safety just because she is so young. Police are also concerned about the woman's psychological state just because of what has happened here today. They are also worried that the woman may panic and try to hide the baby. Also, of course, people are raising some concerns about security at the hospital. All the hospital is saying is that staff do wear identification at all times. No one is saying whether the woman was wearing some form of ID at the time of the abduction. We don't have access to the security cameras, so we don't have that information. But because she was seen loitering in the area for some time, police are talking with staff members, trying to get a little bit more information, but they do say this is a hospital, it's not a jail, so it's not expected that this would be a high security situation, but of course concerns are being raised as a result of this incident.
Megan, just before we let you go right now, I do want to ask one thing. What we've heard up to this point today is that this was a newborn. You said at the beginning it's a one-year-old girl?
That's the information we have at this time, is that it was a baby girl and that she is a day old. A day,
not
a year,
old.
a day.
Okay, yes. Great. That's good to clarify that. Thanks very much. We know that people in Sudbury are watching us tonight, and we'll update the story with you again. Megan Thomas in Sudbury right now.